Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're looking to analyze your sales data and want to quickly visualize how your business is growing year over year inside Power BI, you're in the right place. Today, I'll walk you step by step through calculating growth over the last year, so by the end, you'll be able to see exactly how your sales are trending, and even spot which products or months are driving the most change. This is a fundamental skill for anyone working with business data, and I'll make it as straightforward as possible. Let's dive right in. So I've already got a sample dataset loaded here. Nothing too fancy, just a table with columns for date, product, and sales. The data stretches across 2 years with a few months represented just to keep things simple. You can use your own table, of course, just make sure your date and sales columns are ready to go, as all of our calculations will hinge on these. The very first thing we want to do is set up a proper date table. This is essential in Power BI because it allows us to do accurate time-based analysis, like comparing sales from this year to last year. So up in the Modeling tab, click on New Table. I'll drop the exact DAX formula you need in the video description. Once you paste it in, just check that the column names you're referencing match those in your dataset. Getting this lined up right at the start saves you time and headaches down the road, I promise. Next, with your new date table created, right-click on it and add 2 new columns, one for year and one for month. This is a really helpful step, since you want to break down your sales by these time periods for clear, granular analysis. Type in the DAX formulas as prompted. Again, make sure to adjust them if your date table uses slightly different field names. If you're new to DAX, take your time. Power BI will guide you with inline suggestions, so don't worry if it takes a moment to get right. Now, with your date table set up, it's critical to create a relationship between your sales data and the date table. Head over to Model View, which gives you a visual representation of all your tables. Click and drag your sales table's date field onto the date field of the date table. You want to make sure this forms a single one-to-many asterisk relationship. Think of it as saying, for every date in my date table, show me all the sales that happened. Relationships are the backbone of good Power BI reporting, so this is a step you can't skip. Next, we'll add the key measures that will power your report. In your sales table, simply right-click and choose New Measure. Start by creating a formula for total sales. This lets you quickly tally up your numbers. Next, do the same thing, but this time write a formula for total sales last year. This measure essentially shifts your dates back by 12 months, so you can see what happened in the same period a year earlier, a classic and super useful technique. Finally, create a third measure, total sales growth percent. This one will calculate the percent change between this year and last year and let you spot major jumps or drops at a glance. Now for the fun part, building your visual. Insert a line and clustered column chart. Set the axis to your date table's date, or if you prefer, month-year to make things super clear. Drop total sales into the column values so you see your monthly numbers, and sales LY or sales growth percent as the line value so you can easily track changes over time. Give Power BI a few seconds to process, and there it is. You've got a clear, at-a-glance view of both your total sales and how much you've grown compared to last year, month by month. A couple of useful tips to polish your report. Use a slicer for year so you can easily compare across different years with just a click. And don't forget to format your sales growth percent measure as a percentage. In Table View, select Growth Percent, then go to Measure Tools and click Percentage. That way your insights are crystal clear and presentation ready. And you're done. You now know how to calculate and visualize year-over-year growth in Power BI. If you found this tutorial helpful, please remember to hit that like button, drop any questions in the comments. I love helping out, and don't forget to subscribe for more practical Power BI tips and tutorials. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.